Hi, I'm live for the day one. And yes, today it's all about accelerating your profile and rocking it. So I know I've been a little late today because I was just looking at the Slido questions and I've got some amazing ones to cover today. But guys, are you excited about today's session? It is the day one. Tell me in the comment section for the ones who started to watch the live and I know you're still getting the notifications across. Tell me what exactly did you find the most difficult part about optimizing your profile? This is just the day one and the fun has just started. So tell me what was the most difficult part of optimizing your profile? Yes, guys, I can see some messages in the group. So sorry I was late by a few minutes. So Rakhi Dayal here is the live sessions. Hi everyone. Yes, I am live, and I hope Rakhi you can see the live now. Just tell me in the comment section below because I can see just an email coming from you as well. So Rakhi, I'm live just for you guys to answer all your questions. Wow, the headline, the SEO was indeed, I do understand because headline can be some of the most, I think, one of the most challenging part to rock on LinkedIn. And it plays such an important role for your profile to get it right and at the same time to get it ready for the keyword angle. So tell me what else. Summarizing the about section. Okay, so Neil, we do get that. And Bhavna says, I have a question. So, guys, this is the time. This is where why I am live. I'm here to answer all your questions and just to tell you what is right and wrong and how amazing you have been for the entire 2 days. Yesterday was when we went live with the day one video, and very soon we will release the day two video as well. But you tell me in the profile optimization journey, what was the most easiest part? Now that we have discovered the hard part, which is the most easiest thing to do for you on the profile? Was it the profile picture by any chance? Was that the most easiest one to do? Dayal says branding or business decision making. Dayal, not bad. Indeed, that was deep. And yes, that is a thing. Don't have anything for featured section. What to do? Okay, let's start with this question. I kind of like it. Don't have anything for featured section and what to do. So Sandeep Kulkarni has brought in this question. Sandeep, let's say what exactly are you doing at this point of time? Example, if you are a consultant or you're training people or you are a coach or you are running a business, all of these things that you're doing could be a call to action for your own profile. Let's say, for example, when you go to my profile, I have not only pinned my post, but at the same time, I have pinned a poster which talks about killing it on LinkedIn. Let me show it to all of you. So you can put in a poster design which actually showcases what exactly you do, and that could be a call to action. It works phenomenally well. I see some amazing comments coming in. So guys, do bring in your questions. I'm going to go ahead and show you right there on my own profile the featured section. Let me share my screen. Okay. So here it goes. What I did is I've uploaded a poster with a headline and a description. I chose the media option. And the second one that I have, I've chosen the link option. That's actually the podcast, the live show that we run, which is Link on a Story. So two of the core things. And after that, I went ahead to highlight my post. So what you can do is you can design a small poster and say, looking for a business coach or career counselor or or a leadership coach, then you go ahead and do that. Whatever is your business preposition, that could be the poster heading, and you can use that for lead generation because this is one of the most highlighted segments for your own profile, and this helps a lot to discover what exactly is people should click you for or look you for. So I hope, Sandeep, you got your answer. And let's look at some more questions. I can see Christiana, I can see Rosaline. You have to download it to your phone or laptop and upload it back. Okay, I'm not sure what is Rosaline's comment or reply for. Let's go back and see more comments. How to get CTA? Bharat is asking. Bharat, another interesting question is how to get CTA. So what you got to do is you got to use the featured segment. The featured segment is one of the primary segment where you get to actually go and share your CTA. That means thing that you want to go for. Let's say you want to offer some consultation, right? So you can have a CTA saying a poster that says, book here for click here for free consultation, and then you can link it to your Calendly or a HubSpot, whatever you feel right to go ahead with. So that is the way to drive CTA. Another CTA is your cover photo, where you can put a button says follow me, and you can arrow it to your profile picture. That is another CTA. Then another CTA is in your about us. That's the summary that you have. Towards the end, you can put your Calendly URL to book calls, or you can put your email ID, or even you can put a phone number. If that's what is your objective, you are a sales head or business development head, you can go ahead, put your contact number in the cover photo. You can have your preposition, and after that your contact number. That also helps. So that's how you can go ahead, and as many as CTA you can add across your profile. So Bharat, that was the quick answer to your question. Let's look at some next questions. Let's get to Dayal. Dayal has said, has video been disabled in the featured section? What was not able to upload one of my videos? No, not really. You can upload images, Dayal, or you can put the YouTube URL. You can go ahead and add media link YouTube URL, and with the link you can take people, click, go to YouTube and visit your video. That's could be a method of adding videos in the featured segment. Let's look at the next question. Anwar got to say, I seem to be found for jobs, but I don't want one. Instead, I'm looking for speaking opportunities. How do I fix it? First, you need to figure out, why are you being found for jobs? Do you have certain, how do you know that you are being found for job? Is it the most searched keyword that your profile is getting reflected for? You need to see that. That's one of the key reason. Unless you find the reason of the problem, you won't be able to track down the solutions. So why exactly, Anwar? Tell me first, do you think you are being found for jobs? And if you are looking for speaking opportunities, then I'll come back to you on answering that question. Let me wait for you to respond on the job side of it. Let's look at some next comments or next questions. Okay, I'm unable to access comment beyond a certain point. That's another problem that I have with Facebook. Okay. I struggle a little on the trust signal part of my headline. One second, guys. I need to see who exactly has commented this. One second. Let me use my mobile phone. That makes my life a lot more easier. Okay. I'll be able to see all your comments in that case. Okay. I was looking at the question of Nisya. Sirf Nisya, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Sirf Nisya. I struggle a little on the trust signal part of the headline. I think that's, in case you are struggling, all you got to do is think of, why is someone doing business or working with you at this point of time? It cannot be something which is, you cannot add words like best, or you cannot add words which is intangible. You definitely have to have a tangible word to that. But at the same time, make sure that you think about the perspective of why is someone working with you. If you have won some awards or you have been accredited by any association, then don't hesitate to highlight that in your heading. It's very helpful. Let's look at the next question coming from Ajay. How can I place a custom pick for the features section? Custom pick for the feature session is very easy. Just quickly going to share my screen and let me show it to you. Once again, I'm going to take back to my own profile, and here, when you click on plus in your profile, you see there's post, article, link, and this is the media where you upload photo, documents, and presentation. So you can upload a PDF file, you can upload a photo, or you can also upload a document. Click on plus, and then you can call anything. Let's say I'm just going to, if this is the image, I'm just opening this image, and you can add a title and you can add a description. And that's how you discover, that's how you add images to your featured segment. Now, quickly going to the next question of the day. Ajay, tell me you got your answer or not. And I have actually got some response from Sandeep. Let me see. Sandeep Kulkarni says, my question is, I don't have video. I don't have videos, content, blogs to show in the feature segment as of now. So what to do in optimizing this part in my profile? Put the call to action, Sandeep. Okay, let's look at what are you amazing at. What's the service that you want to give? You can actually use this section as a call to action as well. Booking a free consultation call or telling people what you do and taking them to your Calendly, which is a meetings booking system. Calendly, Calendly. Do check it out on the internet. It's a meeting booking system and you can take them directly there. If none of this, then the post that you are doing on LinkedIn, which somewhere or the other reflects you, you can pin your post. And that could be the last and the best methods to go with if at the moment you're struggling to find out how exactly should you go about your featured segment. Now let's look at this. Anwar says, when I look at who looked at me, I see they seem to be looking for roles that I have had before. Okay, so that means maybe recruiters or people who are hiring are looking at your profile. Then what you got to do is you got to check, is your profile reflecting the word speaker or not? Some of the great ways to do that is in your headline, you can put in public speaker, you can put in keynote speaker or a speaker as a keyword. In your description, you must be adding already spoke at this events or have been an invited speaker at this event. And that will also add credibility and keyword to your profile. Alongside, you can have a cover photo in which you reflect as if you are speaking at some event. So it's an image of you speaking at some event with the crowd showing in the background, and that again puts you as a speaker. Last, you can also do is in the featured segment, you can add in a call to action. Want to hire as a speaker or looking for a speaker or want me to share my piece or my learnings on this subject? Contact here. And that gives you a direct call to action on your profile. These are some key methods on how exactly can you transition from being looked for job to being a speaker. At the same time, content curation will be one of the most very important thing that I have to say, because building a personal brand when you are looking for getting speaking invitation is very important. So think about what exactly you're doing for your personal brand. And if you are missing out on content creation, then wait for the day 3 video, because there'll be so much that you will uncover on the day 3 video about content creation that it will completely amaze you. Now let's look at the next question. That was for Anwar and for everyone who is also having the same kind of doubts. Okay, Anurag Deepak has to say, can we add the certificate credentials like PMPPSM in front of my name headline? If you are looking for jobs which will add value while hiring or for the recruiters, yes. But if these words are no more relevant to the business you are in or what you want to do in the next 6 months, then no point. Clearly, if someone you want to work with will take this as a criteria to associate with you, definitely you can go ahead and add. But I don't recommend it adding in the name. You can add it in the headline, because when people will be searching for you, they won't search with the PMP tag in the name, but in the headline, yes. Now let's look further. We have, okay, Giovanni says, I'm having difficulties uploading my cover photo. Hey, Giovanni, it's nice to see you watching live. I love doing accountancy, guys. If you're looking for something amazing in the space where accounts is to do with, in which I have zero knowledge, she is the lady you want to get in touch with, in KL at least, or in Malaysia to say. Hey, Giovanni, yes, difficulty in uploading my cover photo. Can you just be a little more specific on what kind of difficulty are you facing? Is there an error message that LinkedIn shared with you, or what else? Now let's go next. Darpan. Hey, Darpan, it's nice to see you join us. So Darpan is an alumni. He was there with us in Group-2 and he's back here. It's nice to see him join. Vaishnavi, lovely to see you as well. And we have Bharat. He says, I need help on adding any online meet or interactive tool which I can use as a link for mentoring. Bharat, I'm not very clear. Are you adding any online meet or interactive tool which I can use as link for mentoring? Bharat, I'm not too clear. Are you looking for an online meetings booking system? If that's so, then Calendly is amazing. You go ahead, search on the Google, and it has a freemium and a premium model. It'll help you either ways, depending on what kind of meetings do you want to book for mentoring. Now let's look at the next question. Bhavna, I think you missed my question. Yeah, Bhavna, I really did. So I'm glad you mentioned it. Writing here again. Awesome, Bhavna. Love you for that. Thank you for sharing it once again. You have suggested us to edit about info in the first person, whereas your own about is third person. Any reasons? Yes, Bhavna. It's a good take. The idea is my about has been in the third person for the longest time possible. The groups and my life has been keeping the whole point is that my decision on keeping it third person was from the testing perspective. I was doing a test, and that test was supposed to finish approximately last month, because there is certain things that I'm reviewing. Unless I try it on my own profile, I don't think I can educate people. But the first profile is what worked better, and I have had very little to no time to change back to the first person speech. But as soon as I get some time after this group, thank you, Bhavna, this has given me a reminder that it's time I reverse it back to the first person. It's just for some testing purposes, but please go ahead, keep it as conversational as possible, and don't keep it in the third person point of view. Keep it in the first person point of view. Thank you so much, Bhavna, for that thought and that concern. Let's look at Azmat. Hi, Azmat. That's another way to promotions, I believe. Okay, that you were replying to Bhavna. Okay. Sandeep Kulkarni, looking for job opportunities. So my profile should be for only recruiters view, or should be open to all members? All members. Sandeep, if you're looking for job opportunities, you don't have to only open it for recruiters. Why do you want to do that? And I'm still wondering that how do you even open your profile for a certain segment? Because by default, your profile is open for everyone. Are you talking about that green band by any chance? Tell me in the comment section if by any chance you're talking about the green band which says open for networking. Christiana, do I choose PNG or JPG on Canva photos? If you're using Canva, just go ahead and search for LinkedIn banner, and they'll give you everything handy. PNG is the way to go. Now let's look at, thanks Kush for picking my question to answer. Actually, I was giving the link to the website where I'm posting the technical article. So I use third option, which is link, but it is don't have preview pictures, redirecting to a blank page. I'm unable to change the title and description. That means the link that you're trying to add in, that doesn't have open graph setup done, that doesn't have the it's a bit technical setup that open graph involved, or the image from that link is not getting extracted by LinkedIn. Now for that you don't have much option, but instead the better way is that you either create a post about it and pin the post, or you go ahead and upload an image and have a custom title or headline, because sometimes LinkedIn is unable to extract images from your URL, and this is that one of the times. Now let's look at some more questions. Savio, hey Savio, let's see what questions you have. Would adding keywords on the name help? No, Savio, you never want to do that, because your name is your name and nothing else beyond that. LinkedIn has given you headline as a enough space to define what you do and what you're amazing at. So what you got to do is take the name and only focus on the name. Sometimes LinkedIn even penalize you when you add words which has dictionary direct meanings, and it reads the algorithm, the AI reads it, and it doesn't categorize it as a name. So, and at the same time, search doesn't get enhanced anywhere if your name has those keywords. Keywords are getting extracted from the headline, so you want to put them only in the headline as compared to your name. Let the name be only name. Great question, Savio. I actually used to receive this question a lot of times. Let's go next. Lee, hi Lee, nice to see you. So Lee is also an alumni. She's joined us from Group-1, and that's amazing to see you watching. Let's look at Sirf Nisia. Kush, it's Saya. Oh, hi Saya. Okay, your Facebook name is different. Do you mind giving a student's approach? Because right now I am more towards exploring rather than having a specific niche to offer to society yet. Yes, I think that's a great question. So for students, I would recommend you to have a headline to associate from which school or college you are. So you can say that you're a student at this, but at the same time add 3 keywords of your interest segment. You love communications, you love writing, you love talking to people, you love even if you love cooking, or you love playing basketball, or you love painting, just have those keywords highlighted in your headline, just as in your hobbies. That also plays a very important role. Apart from that, if you are associated with any volunteering work or any club or community or any group in your college, university, or across, then do add that in the headline and the about section as well, because volunteering work gives you a better, really helps people to understand you, that what matters to you in life. If you're volunteering to an old age home, you're volunteering to a club for youth, or you're volunteering for just clean environment or sustainability, it just gives a better side of you to the people to see. So all of these things are what you want to highlight of what you are doing in your day-to-day activity, nothing beyond that. And in terms of engagement, going out and liking, commenting on what do you think and how you appreciate them, or what you learned from what they shared, could be one of the great ways to build your network and explore the power of LinkedIn for you. At the same time, do not hesitate to ask people, take advices, speak to people, and reach out to people asking if they would like to get on a call and just mentor you or advise you in some manner. Just ask. The first thing is, don't be hesitant to be judged. All you max to max will happen is you will get a no. That's all. But if you don't ask, you were already getting a no. So any which ways, you were getting in that state already. So try out going all and not be at all heavily, not giving your POVs as if you know everything. Just be careful about that, because you're in a learning time, and always one should be in the learning mindset. So you can give your POVs, sharing that this is something I believe, or I think this is what my take is. What is your thought? This is how you should have an humbleness in your approach. So that's the student way of handling LinkedIn at this point of time, Saya. Let's look at the next. Now, okay, I'm just going to scroll down and, okay. Savio says, I have came across some profiles on LinkedIn which uses different fonts on the about section. Would using different font type make your profile stand out? Savio, using a different profile type, definitely when someone opens up the about option, it does help. It does help people to see that different style of writing first as compared to anything else. The eyes automatically gets drawn in that direction, so you can go ahead and try different font style in your about. But what you got to do is, algorithm always keeps on changing. There was a point where using different styles was not delivering reach by LinkedIn, and that time the algorithm didn't support. But right now it doesn't have too much of trouble. You can go ahead and play around with the font, bold, italic, or even different font typeface. But if you see a drop in your views, then I suggest go back to normal, because sometimes when we use, because you have to use a third party tool to get that done, and sometimes LinkedIn algorithms turns out to not support it. So do check your numbers after making that change. Is it going down by any chance? And possibly if you find nothing else but that was the only change that could bring it, then try bring it in back to normal font and see how it's going for you. So definitely you can go ahead and try that for yourself, because it helps for visibility purposes. It definitely draws the eyes to that bold text. But what the problem is in that entire thing is, I hope the algorithm doesn't go for a toss. It happened for me once, about in the last year, last year in September, October. But after that, I think they have reversed back and it's kind of normal at this moment. So please go ahead and try. So Sunil has an interesting question. How useful is subscription to LinkedIn Premium if you're looking for a job change? It is very good if you're looking for a job change, because it builds a credibility that you pay attention to the platform, and you definitely will be able to find out that who viewed your profile with the premium subscription. Because if you sign up premium, you'll be able to see all the people who have viewed your profile, and if any recruiter has viewed your profile, you would know which company is looking out for you and which company is finding your profile a little more attractive. Maybe that's first ladder to get in touch with them and strike a conversation if they don't in the next 10 days. So if you're looking out for a job and you're very serious about it, LinkedIn Premium will definitely help you understand your own numbers, your own reach, people who are looking out for you, companies who are looking out for you. At the same time, establish a credibility for your profile as well, since you're spending money and it shows the seriousness side of it. But on the other side, if you don't want to spend that money, if you don't want to invest that money, and if you keep on building a right profile for yourself, which has all the right set of keywords, and at the same time you're curating content and connecting with right people in the community and network, you will still get a job, definitely, if your approach is right. But maybe you won't be able to see who viewed your profile. So that's a give and take which you will have to take with your profile, but it helps. Surely it helps. Let's look at some more questions. So I've got under, okay, Sandeep Kulkarni has come back with a response saying, under job preferences, an option is available, recruiter only or all LinkedIn member. Which one should be chosen for job lookers? See, Sandeep, I would say there are many people on LinkedIn where recruiters may not be looking for jobs, but actually the department heads and the founders are looking for job. If you want to go very niche and you want to try that, you can, but somehow I don't recommend it, because recruiters get so many people to reach out to them for the job. Sometimes the other way out, which is to get your next boss to see you, helps you even more, because he or she can bring a direct recommendation for you and can connect you to the HR. So it's top to bottom approach also helps. So if you're looking out for jobs, I would not recommend you to make it only recruiters, because at some point of time, it's not the recruiter who hires you, but actually the departmental heads or the company owners are seeing, oh yeah, I saw him, he's doing great, let me get in touch and speak how he is and who he is, and then going further deep into it. So definitely, if you're asking me, I would not suggest you to make it all recruiters. I would suggest you to take it all LinkedIn. But what you got to do is you interact with as many recruiters as possible. Engage with them. I'm going to tomorrow share some amazing hacks on connections. Not tomorrow, actually, guys. In the next few minutes, the video is going to be out for you to check out how exactly do you connect with the people you're looking for. And especially for job seekers, there is a lot more to cover in that day two video, where you discover how you connect with people, how you find them, and how you approach them. All of this. So Sandeep, you want to wait until you do that setting for day two video to decide whether you will be able to interact with more recruiters and organically show the visibility of your own profile, or you got to choose the option only. Going ahead, let's look at more questions, guys. Oh my god, there's so many that's coming in. Okay, Fayaz says, what's very crucial for inside sales role with LinkedIn? Writing content or any other important factor to generate more leads? Fayaz, if you are in a space of generating leads, then two things are important. First, connect content creation, and second is building a network with the audience, which calls for engagement. When you are creating content, excuse me, it is important that you go and engage with other people. Power of reciprocity is the most important segment when it comes to lead generation. So how much are you putting time to reply someone else's post, to like someone else's post, to share someone else's post, or as simple as to endorse or recommend someone else? These are some key methods that helps a lot in building a network which can ultimately give you leads at some point of time. So definitely, apart from content curation, is engagement, and then connections play an important role, no doubt on that. And how do you find them is the day two video, guys. Do watch out for that. Okay, let's look at some more questions. So Asmat says, say I'm not looking out for any job utilizing my LinkedIn profile. My background is I started my career with a magazine as an assistant editor back in the early 90s, then worked in the couple of international and MNC during the last 28 years in sales marketing business. Okay, any suggestions for me to write a good write-up for about section which will attract my network? I think, Azmat, what you got to do is two things. First, put out your experience of working in 22 years in this different segments. And when I say experience, probably you can put out the brands you have worked with, businesses you have worked with, and put out the numbers. What kind of growth have you bought for them? 10%, 20%, 1 million, 100,000? How much? Put that stats, put that number in your account, and that will bring a lot of credibility for you, and people would like to associate with that. Give the number 28 also helps in your headline, because that helps you close to 3 decades of experience, right? And that puts you as a thought leader already in the space you are in. Since you have served too many market types, I would suggest to take a niche and focus on that, and rest others just be the associated ones, but one being the top most important one, and highlight that in your headline the most. Too many things might confuse people as well. So the best way is take one or two, highlight that, take the rest in your about, and highlight what you have achieved, giving more and more trust signals to people when they come to your profile. And then let's go further. So has to say, now we have optimized our profiles to a certain extent, added keywords. Any insights on how many months does it take to show higher up on the search? Like on Google, it takes 4 to 6 months depending on the competition. Does LinkedIn works in the same way? So Savio, I have a good news. Yes, you're right. Google does takes 3 to 6 months to reflect the SEO, which is the organic results. But on LinkedIn, within the 7 to 10 days, you will start seeing results. That has happened for already people in the group A and group B. Lee is here, and she's one of a phenomenal example. When she optimized her profile, within the first 7 days, her profile was reflecting for the keyword, which is PCO, professional conference organizer, and she is a professional conference organizer. From no keyword to this keyword, she came in 7 days. So if you have put in very well, and if you have Savio, because you come from a digital marketing background, if you have you already have a great sense of keyword, right? So if done right, in 7 to 10 days, you will see some results coming into your profile. You don't have to wait for months to reflect on LinkedIn. I have to say, good question. Let's look at next. So you should have an option not to put the tag at the bottom. Okay, no, that is Dayal responding to Sunil. Great, guys. I'm seeing you guys are helping each other. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. The way you guys are helping each other. Hey, Suhas, it's nice to see you. Not sure whether my question was answered as I got dropped out due to the phone call. My question is, I'm unable to see a design for a banner on Canva. Kindly guide. They are unable to complete my challenge. Suhas, let me tell you, I have a special surprise for you. After this video, I will share a surprise with everybody in the WhatsApp group. Stay tuned and stay excited. Suhas, that will be specially for you. Please don't miss out to check what I'm going to share in the group later after our live. And that will give an answer to today's question that you have it. How to get more engagement at the post, actually. Edward, this is a question you will get answers to by the end of the 4 days. Hold on tight. Okay. Now let's. Now, guys, I have covered some amazing questions already from all of you. Are you guys excited for me to quickly review some of yours submissions on the Facebook group? I'm actually going to go on the Facebook group, share my screen with you and see what exactly have you guys submitted. Okay, this excites me so much. I hope you guys can see my screen. And yes, I hope Rakhi, Dayal, nice to see you guys. Okay, let me actually scroll towards the bottom. And I would like to go from the bottom because who submitted first should get some advantage, right? There should be some bit of an advantage for the person who submitted the first. Let's look at who was the first. I know Glory was among the first few 6 hours. Okay. Bharat, I can see Bharat. I can see Anwar. Okay, that's interesting. And Michelle. Let me just grab some water. 1 second. Actually, I'm lost as I watch through. I've opened my account, filled up the necessary. After that, I'm not sure how and what. Rakhi, I'm sure after this session, you will got to know a lot of things. It's absolutely okay to grow slow and steady, but don't worry, you will get a lot of clarity soon. Okay, guys, this. So the first submission came from Sridhar Lanka. Okay, Sridhar has its first submission, though I don't know what's the before for Sridhar. Sridhar, is Sridhar there with us on the live? Sridhar, if you're there with us on the live, say I'm there. Sridhar, if you're watching, say I'm there. So guys who are watching, I'm going to focus on their profile a little more than anyone apart. Sridhar, tell me if you're watching us right now. And Michelle, partnership development at ISEC in Penang. Oh, hi, that's nice. Let's look at her profile once. Okay. I can see a lot of yes. That's awesome. Partnership development. Helping the community to create social impact, BSc Computer Science. And I like your headline. It's very simple, straightforward, gives me an understanding of what you do and what your interest is. Sincere appreciation to all guest speaker. That means you organized something, which is definitely a good thing to highlight in the features segment. The colors of the dress looks great, red, which is bright and shiny. Though the cover photo, I would rank average, only because of the reason that it doesn't talk too much. Trust the process is fabulous. I love that part. And I love the branding as well. But what you got to do is have maybe a little bit more. But yes, I like the featured segment. It's well classified. It puts very clearly that what you do, organizing community and recommendation. Great, clean our plate. This is what you got to highlight, guys. The volunteering and the project. If you have done, please don't hesitate. Saya, as a student, don't hesitate. Just go ahead and update that. So Michelle, great work. I kind of like it, and it is quite clean as well. Now, thank you, Khushbu, for very interactive and actionable session. I kept stopping to make the changes on the LinkedIn profile, hence I can only post And after screenshot taking, oh, that's an interesting one. So that means, Anwar, that's a great learning for me. I normally use screenshot and trim with paint, and so learn something else today. Taken, go to full page as you suggested. Yes, absolutely. That's a Chrome shortcut and extension. I love using it. It makes life so much simpler. Let's look at your profile. Okay. So, Anwar, very quickly, Malaysian Association of Professionals. I can see the background and you're highlighting that. It's great. But do you have a picture with a better resolution? Because that will put the quality side of it to be more important, because you come with so many years of experience. It just have to reflect the quality as well with your profile that reflects the man you are from within. And that's why I'm asking, if you have a high resolution picture, probably that is the way to go. And if you have a picture where you are a little bit on the right rather than not on the left side, because then we see two Anwars very close to each other, and that's what you want to avoid. You want to take yourself a little bit on the right. And the entrepreneur project, keynote that inspire leader and teams get the results they want. Recognize, respect, reward. Now, Anwar, that headline lacks a little bit of clarity for me on how exactly are you able to help people. And you want to put keywords that people will use to search for you. I'm passionate about entrepreneurship, disruptive industry, creating jobs, and ensuring the success of every business. That's a powerful one. Your about first line is so damn powerful, because there I see keywords like entrepreneurship, jobs, business, and those keywords is still a better one than the up one, because people don't know the entrepreneur project. But at the same time, if you say you focus on entrepreneurship, disruptive industry, it puts you immediately in a category that, yes, if someone wants to grow their business, if someone is looking for expanding scalability, then Anwar is a guy to go for, because you're anywhere associated with the Malaysian Association of Professionals as well, and that puts an impression automatically. So probably the headline, you can think from respect of the keyword. What would people search? If Imagine what would you search if you were looking for you, and then you would have an answer. That's where you will find out, okay, what would I look for in terms, let's say, for example, if I'm looking for a sales professional in KL, then I would go for sales head Kuala Lumpur. And then that's where my result will come in. So imagine for yourself, what would you search to find yourself on LinkedIn? And that's what you want to do. Else rest, I like the featured segment. It puts across some thoughts on what you believe in, what your disruption in financial service. So it puts you as a segmented person who is more in the financial space, and that is even great. There's something in terms of the episode as well, which says that you are into podcasts, so that's nice too, or you were invited. Whichever the case is, it's good. It's actually good in terms of the features segment. Let's go further. Okay. Anurag Deepak says, Khush, I posted first yesterday. So that means I missed Anurag Deepak's post. Let's go down and see. Anurag Deepak. Where is Anurag Deepak? Sorry?
That wasn't a before after. It was a question with this screenshot of profile.
I still can't find yours, Anurag. So I've come to 4th October. I've come to Anurag, I'm sorry. Did you posted your revised profile, updated profile? That's the most important thing. Bharat, you're there with us, and let's look at your profile. So, okay, let's first read the text. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. That's a nice one, Bharat. And human resource is good, because immediately which category, which industry you rock is there. Your profile picture is a little, it brings a smile. It's kind of an approachable one, but it brings a happy smile in to people. And at the same time, just a very quick feedback. So there are too many emoticons in your headline. Probably you want to tone down on them and only have a few, uh, two, three, four, and three in one sentence, like together, or two together. I would suggest only one at a time, of which looks more clean and brings the eyeball to the text and not to the emoticon alone. So you can tone down on the emoticon. 15 years is great because that really defines how many years of experience you have. Work life balance, you need to try. I'm sure these are related to you and you have highlighted some of your nice posts, which is perfectly great. But Bharat, I think you should actually have a media uploaded saying, do you want to know some because I know you're great with what you do. You are great with human resource. You're great with people. So if you are having challenges managing people, talk to me. Could be a message that you can highlight in your featured segment. So now is before and after. I do see you have got an extra cover of the strength, but why is these two missing? You got to cover these two as well. Okay, I love the way how nicely Krishna has highlighted it. Hello, everyone. I am Krishna Nair. Okay, Krishna, you may avoid putting your name because your name is already there on the profile. It saves you character. And then you can just put the message, nice to meet you, or you can say thank you for dropping by on my profile. That's even better because it just sounds more humble. This could be a little more spaced out and not so sticky to each other. There can be an enter, enter, enter. It increases the readability, especially for the mobile devices. English language and linguistic student at this, and you can put dash, and you can put your volunteering activity, you can put your um, hobbies that you love doing alongside as well. Let's go ahead further. Okay, Saya, that was a great work in highlighting each segment. Okay, live today, enjoy the present, leave your impact by connecting. Okay, earlier it was youth learning entrepreneur constantly seeking for knowledge, opportunity, and learning. Youth development ownership, your first audience for knowledge, your number one audience for knowledge, opportunity, accounting. Connect with me now to create positive and supportive community offering services on volunteering program. Saya, nice. I like the call to action in your heading. That's very good. Connect with me now to create positive and supportive community. It's nice. Connect with me if you wanna and offering services on volunteering programs. It's lovely, Saya. I like it. I would love to connect as well and check out on these because it's very clear, it's very direct. So you've highlighted some of your featured segment as well. Money and Me Youth Financial Empowering Program. That means you have been associated with this program in some or the other manner, and that's great. Isaac in Penang, this is a testimonial that you have highlighted. Oh, not bad. Good. That's nice. Accounting, entrepreneurship, and transcript. Wow, that's nice. I like it. Now you have 3 skills already highlighted. Now all you have to do is ask people to endorse you for the skills. Guys, endorsements can start here itself. There is more than hundreds of us in this group. Start endorsing each other, start helping each other grow. Go to your friend's profile who is you are seeing in this community right now, and then help them grow. Sheena just posted 2 minutes ago. So I can see, hey Sheena, how's Jasser? So I can see the profile pic getting so much better. I can see architect, designer, and planner, which is great. Oh, thank God you changed from looking from job opportunities to this. I'm wondering what is this 1 star left for? Because you definitely need 1 more star. Why is this pending? And the cover photo, you want to put across more details about yourself. And this Sheena, architect, space, pipe, space, designer, spacing it out will help you because the keywords get all mixed up if there is no space, and everything is one keyword right now, but the system will read it like that and you will not get a lot of search results. Now let me go quickly down again, and guys, I'm going to be there for another 5 to 7 minutes only, so I'm just going to try and quickly see as many profiles I can. Sometimes change is what you need. Edited my profile, thanks for the valuable tip, Bhavna. Okay, Bhavna, where's your cover? I can't see your cover. Cover missing, cover missing, cover missing. Sales and marketing specialist, I like that. Building customer relationship, great. Driving record growth, R capital, you can do it. 6+ years, you can just say 6 and plus, just plus. You don't have to put the text plus. Years experience in finance, telecom, and startup. Nice. And guys, see, I love one thing about Bhavna, experience. She did not put the full word, she did exp. You can even do that with a dot, and it explains well. People understand from the industry. Quick feedback, Bhavna, this about, you can space it out with some enter and make it more clean and presentable and readable for mobile first users, because more than 70% to 80% users on LinkedIn come from mobile. So you want to do that. Then in the featured segment, I see it's a bit empty. Go ahead and pin some of your post. It will be nice, because it just looks a little more weak here. You have added a certification as to what I see at this point of time, but could be more, could be more. There is a lot more scope that I see here that you can do. I look forward to see your cover. I really look forward to see your cover, Bhavna. Savio, thanks Kushbu for interesting day one optimizing it. I always believe that LinkedIn profile was pretty impressive, but thanks to you, I came across some interesting tips during the session. I was working on my profile as I was listening to your video, hence I have only screenshot for the new transform. So I think you and Anwar fall in the same category. Attaching a screenshot for everyone to take. Please take a look and feel free to suggest changes. Yes, guys, I have to say something. Savio, thanks for sharing the story. It was nice to read, but at the same time, since your okay, let me zoom in a little bit more. I have to say, guys, if you have feedbacks for each other, always feel free. It's a community, it's a safe space. We all are learning from each other, and I love to see all these amazing things. Savio says, if I cannot do great things, I can do small things in great way. Wow, I like that. Saka, but how about you actually add some color in your cover? Because it just gets camouflaged with your profile photo. And if that's your strategy, great. But and if you can change the red, if I cannot do great things, is it that you're playing with the alert red color and that's why you highlighted that? If that's the strategy, it's still fine. But I still believe if the entire cover, the font can be right, text aligned right instead of text aligned left, because that will not show suddenly a text is starting, and the two blocks that you have on the top and the corner, you can actually get rid of that, because the cover is the entire thing. Visually it's not adding value, instead it just suddenly creates a breaker. The text is great. I can't see the blue color thing, but I do see you have your email address, which is a perfect call to action to go with. And you have digital marketing strategy, helping companies, startups, and individuals to drive growth through digital marketing and data analytics. Awesome. I like it. This is awesome, because you have mentioned who, what, how very clearly. Who you are helping, how you are helping, and what exactly will be the impact as well, which is the growth side of it. I do see some featured segment where you have your digital marketing specialist certificate, which is good. Trust signal to say, which is lovely. And these are some posts probably that you've highlighted, though I cannot see everything, but I do notice because it's too small for me. Just got down to skill section of the profile and you're looking. Okay, I actually see some amazing comments. Savio, you've written before this it was white cover pic. Okay, I get it, Savio. Try using some colors in the cover. It will just get more eyeballs. You being in the market, you know that digital marketing colors play an important role to get attention. Maybe you can also use that strategy with your own profile. Now let's Anurag Deepak. I think, is it the same Anurag? Yes, Anurag, it's the same Anurag. So now I am with your profile. Let's look at it, Anurag. Yes, my LinkedIn profile advise how to improve and should add certification in front of them. I've already answered your question, Anurag. I wouldn't suggest you to add it. It could be the part of your headline. Is this your after, Anurag? Can you confirm me in the chat whether this is what I see is the after or is it the before? Till then, let's go to the next profile, which is Preeti's profile. And Preeti has shared, take the risk. Preeti, okay, she's customer success lead, business transformation, operation strategy, innovation change, 18 years in telco. I think the cover can have a little bit more about yourself. Take the risk is nice because that's your belief and you're highlighting that, but what else? Why should someone take risk with you? Maybe you can highlight that. Or why should someone connect with you? you can highlight a little bit more on that. However, I like the beautiful cover, I like the color. Your profile pic is also smiling and it's approachable, which is even nice. Customer success is something which is your core, so you can definitely talk a little bit about that in your cover as well. Now, oh, this is lovely because it's a trust signal. Definitely you were awarded about for something, and then that's what you've highlighted. Superb. 21 years of rich experience in customer service. Clap, clap. Love that. It's very nice. All trust signals. Yes, recommendation received. Awesome. Okay, and try to get as many endorsements as possible. And one way out of it is to ask. If you ask people, they will actually give you. I changed my profile. Okay, why do I see this? Okay, I've changed my LinkedIn profile to the best possible way after watching. Many thanks to your suggestion, and I appreciate the way you teach the subject step by step in building the LinkedIn profile for 4 types of people. Thank you so much, Sandeep. I'm really grateful for you appreciating it. It's our bit doing it for everyone. Kindly review the same and suggest what is the way to be further improved. I'm unable to take screenshot of the LinkedIn page as described by you in the video. However, I enclosed before screenshot in HTML format. Okay, I'm glad you mentioned the link here. So do tell me, guys, if you can see Sandeep's profile in my... Sandeep, your profile picture is very good. The cover is nice, but it has no message in it. I do see some cloud computing and network, but is that what you are into? Career coach and mentoring 29, mentor 29 years of career coach and mentor 29, and then you can have a dash, a pipe, and says 29 years of experience into IT infrastructure or operations and service delivery management, digital. I like your headline. It's really clean and it talks directly. That's great. Just update a little bit on the featured segment because that will add more value, and the cover photo. But your profile picture is very clean, very professional, neat. It is quite, I would say, approachable, professionally approachable. Coming back now, Jaboy is coming, and he has shared about, is he in flights? Let's check it out. Leader in logistic and supply chain, team mentoring and training, customer relationship management and change management, global shipping and logistic. I want you to relook at your cover options because it just feels like you're related with flight industries or airline industry, which I'm not too sure at the moment you are or not. There's an extra space just before and maybe you want to be very precisely clear, because the more the attention you pay to yourself, people will pay attention to you. As much as you love yourself, the people will love you more. And that's what we want to be super careful about. Leader in logistics and supply chain. Okay, team. Logistic and supply chain expert will be a better way to go, because nobody will search for a keyword leader in logistic, but they might search for logistics expert or supply chain expert. So expert is a better way because people search like that. Imagine what would someone search. So use that keyword and then go for that. Lee, awesome. I see you commenting something. I'm sure you have come with some suggestions, and that's good. And she has suggested multiple vehicle presenting log. It's also very good. If you are able to reflect what you are in the cover, that's the best way to go. And let me share a trick. So whatever you do, let's say you're a career coach, or you are into shipping, logistic, or you are into speaking, go and search on Google Images with these keywords and see what kind of images pops up. That will give you a lot of creative ideas on how exactly you should design your cover. Just simply go on the Google and type those keywords which you connect with yourself, and you will see some amazing ideas popping in to see the next way to go. Okay, I don't know which one is... Okay, changed my cover. Oh, awesome. He changed his cover. Cargo, delivery, retail. Awesome. That's lovely. This is much better as a cover to go. What if we got to see your photo in the cover rather than someone else? Would have been a better way. But yes, this is much better as the cover to go with. And then we have Anuj as well sharing it. And very quickly, Anuj is actually an author. Okay. And corporate trainer, John Maxwell team. Passion, writing, teaching, passion for writing and teaching, negotiation, achievement. Negotiation coach. could be a complete word to go with, or if you relate with that. Achievement coach, negotiation and achievement coach, exgular MBA. Okay, this looks great. The cover is also nice. Probably just the two colors in the background, the visibility of the text changes a little bit. So you want to work that out. Name, you don't need it since it's already very clearly there right on your profile. It saves a lot of space. Instead of that, you can actually bold the negotiation coach because your books are on negotiation. So you can coach, you can actually highlight that, and somewhere in the about or in the headline or in the featured segment, do mention where people can buy your books, like this is good, we can negotiate, this is lovely. And guys, let's guys, it's already time, and I know you will soon get an email. I think you guys have already got your email for the day too. Don't rush right now. I'm just Sunil. Hey Sunil, let's look at this. Sunil Kumar, before and after, updated the banner for the first time. Explore. I love your banner. It's bold and beautiful. Explore, experience, empower. Leader with lead with a purpose, I think it should be, right? Or leader with a purpose. Okay, leader with a purpose. It's nice. Let's look at what you're into. Pharmaceutical, OCT, sales trainer, sales channel. Okay, earlier you highlighted the brands, and now you have, I think this one is so much better, which I see right now, which is the channel manager and customer marketer. Business development specialist is so much better. People search for that keyword and they'll be able to find you like that. You can add some call to action, like depending on what you're looking for at this point of time, but you can add some call to action. I like this spaced out. I like the spaced out about, which is there. Yes, this one. Converted to crisp bullet point segmented. Superb, Sunil, because that helps in reading. I feel like reading that. And from taking these skills to this industry skills, pharmaceuticals, guys, just make sure, never notice the earlier skills which were outdated. Yes, you just need to remove the skills that you don't relate with, guys. A quick tip of the day: remove the skills and endorsements which doesn't connect with you anymore, because you have transformed, your career path has transformed, so that's not something you want to do anymore. Then glory, 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 glory gang. Now everyone can afford best of the medical care. Oh wow, this is a valid proposition. That's nice. So now I would like to check with Glory, how exactly can I afford the best medical care? And that's where the kind of cover we want to go for. Of course, instead of flowers, there could be something else which reflect the medical side of it, but still it's beautiful, it's peaceful, it's nice, it's vibrant, it's friendly, so it's good. But Glory, your profile picture looks very pixelated, so definitely you want to work that out. Not something I would recommend at all. I have Falmi's to peace of mind about medical care through crowd sharing details in at my about. Call to action as well in the heading. Very good. Call to action is superb to have. Guys, you can add, one of the amazing things in your call to action is, wanna contact me, check my about. Check my about for more details. Check my about to sign up for a free call. Check my about for my email, and then people will click on about. What happens is people don't want to click on about because they know it will be very descriptive. But if you direct them, if you tell them what to do next, then that's where they will take action. You will see the chances of people to click, it will be a lot more. And then, okay, Raksha's kitchen. That's nice. Delight. Raksha, when you're in the food business, you want to put food pictures all across, because it's all about making people go hungry when they watch your profile. And if you will put food pictures, that's when they will have the yummylicious feeling. If you are into home catering, then you can put home catering, and then you put a pipe and say helping. Let's say, for example, I take care of your health by providing homemade food at your doorstep, saves time, bring convenience. Something like this. And then you can have people know what exactly you do. Home catering is a very simple word, but what you exactly do, you add convenience, you save time, you give them healthy food. And that's what you want to put in people's mind when you are on LinkedIn. Think about it and then update your profile in that respect. I like the new cover, definitely, Selvi. The new cover speaks so much that you are a people's person and you love meeting people, and the profile picture is so much better. So much better. I can see you and you're centrally aligned in photo. The business Mandarin, superb. Do get in touch for your corporate training needs. Call to action. First thing, entrepreneur, and then you have the corporate training. Lovely change to the heading. It's nice. Storyteller, founder. Great that the founder thing is last, and business Mandarin coach. I like the red use here, the business Mandarin coach, how you have highlighted in the media section. Guys, this is what I was reflecting to, and that's how you got to do for yourself. That was all for today. I hope you enjoyed the day one and had a rocking time figuring out how you can make your profile even more better than before. Till then, guys, thank you so much, and I'll cover all your other questions or anything to do with day two tomorrow. Same time, see you soon, and it'll be so much fun, guys, to have you watch it. And also, tell me which part did you enjoy the most in the profile optimizing. It will actually be so much fun to know that. What was the best part about profile optimizing that you enjoyed the most? And did you love the video or not? If you love the video, please comment. Boom. I want to see more. But yes, thank you so much for all your love and support. Do check out the day two video. Don't miss out the challenges, because that's the most important thing. And I'm soon going to push out a form in the WhatsApp group where you got to tell us which mentor is your favorite, which bench of expert is who you want to spend time with most. And also, guys, there'll be one more bench of expert that I'm going to probably bring for you guys. So stay tuned to all the updates that we share with you guys on the WhatsApp. Thank you so much. One second. Before I say goodbye, could I get feedback on my? Ranita says, Ranita, I can see you commenting just now. Okay. Let me see, Ranita. I couldn't see where exactly have you submitted your. Okay. Ranita, okay, talk with Ranita, and you have the psychology, counseling, therapy, and makeup health. Wow, that's nice. I like it. It's good. You're smiling, approachable, and the background of the flower is looking great. At the same time, your cover photo looks great for another reason. One second. Your cover photo looks great because the font and the typography is very nicely done. Your mental health is important. Superb, because you're talking about that and it's so clear. Helping individuals with their mental health, trainee, therapist, master, and counsel. Self-taught makeup artist, health enthusiast. Follow me for makeup videos. Okay. Yes, so what you got to do is one thing. The psychology word is missing in your headline. And if that is very important for your career, do add in. That's something you got to do. Is psychology word is missing, but I love the cover, the way it is designed, and the profile picture as well. I have some amazing tips in regards to the profile picture, but hold on for the day 4. That's where I'm going to share something super awesome, where you can make your profile picture even a little more better than what it is. But already, Ranita, your profile picture is very nice. And self-taught makeup artist, you don't need self-taught makeup artist, honestly. You can put that in the next about or something. Why I'm saying that is because that is not bringing any trust signal at this point of time. The person just want to know what you're great at, and the keywords are very important. If something that doesn't add value in the headline, guys, you don't want to make it full. Even if you have got 210 characters, you don't want to use 100%. You can use a little bit, because the less you have, the more the people will read. So something which you find is less relevant and it's diluting the value that you're pushing out, remove that from your headline. That's another important tip that I have to give you for today. So Ranita, that was the final gift for you, and I have reviewed your profile. It's all about asking, guys. That's the lesson of the day, because she asked. I had almost missed a profile, but she asked and she got it. She really got it. So thank you so much. Great going. See you guys tomorrow, same time. Till then, make sure you participate in the challenge, because that's the way to go. Sorry?
I'm not commented. Please check on it. Maybe
Okay, so I just heard from Anurag. I can't see Anurag's profile. So, guys, this is a lesson. If you want your profiles to be reviewed, if you want your submissions to be reviewed, you want to submit it ASAP and not in the last moment, because when you do that, it kind of goes off, because there is some advantage which people will get if they come first and if their profile is submitted first. This is the advantage you don't want to miss out. And Anurag, I'm not getting your submissions. Don't worry, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll see. And till then, I'm going to go back and check what you have submitted and possibly maybe go and comment on it. But till then, guys, take care. Bye bye, Anurag. Take care. And everybody, bye bye. See you tomorrow.